What if I told you the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your own mindset? That discipline is the secret weapon used by every successful person, and it's available to you right now. But here's the catch. If you don't master it, you'll stay stuck in the same cycle of excuses, failure, and regret. So, are you ready to break free from the lies your mind is telling you? What if you could unlock a level of discipline that would make you unstoppable? Well, David Goggins is about to show you how. Discipline starts where motivation ends. Motivation is weak, it fades, but discipline is what gets you up at 4 a.m. when no one's watching. It's what makes you push through pain when every excuse tells you to stop. Motivation is a liar. It's that hype you feel after watching an inspiring video, reading a book, or setting a new goal. It gets you moving for a while, but then it fades. And that's where most people fall apart. They rely on motivation, and when it disappears, they quit. That's why discipline is the real key. Discipline is what makes you get up when the alarm clock goes off, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what makes you lace up your shoes and hit the pavement when it's cold, when it's dark, when no one is watching. It's what makes you stick to your commitments long after the excitement is gone. Look at your own life. How many times have you started something and never finished? How many times have you told yourself, this time it's different, only to fall back into old habits? That's because you were depending on motivation instead of discipline. Here's the truth. Discipline is a muscle, and just like any muscle, it grows through repetition. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, you're strengthening it. Every time you push past the urge to quit, you're making it stronger. So how do you apply this to daily life? Simple. You stop negotiating with yourself. When the alarm goes off, you don't think, you move. When it's time to work out, you don't check if you feel like it, you just do it. When you set a goal, you follow through, no matter what. There will be days when you're tired, days when life feels unfair, days when quitting seems like the only option. That's the moment you decide, am I driven by feelings or am I built on discipline? Motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you going. And the people who win in life, they don't rely on motivation, they master discipline. Which one will you choose? Your mind is your weakest link until you train it. Your body isn't the problem, your mind is. It will lie to you, tell you you're tired, tell you it's okay to quit. The secret? You reprogram your mind through relentless action. Your body isn't the problem. Your legs aren't too tired, your arms aren't too weak, your lungs aren't out of breath. Your mind is the real enemy. It will lie to you. It will tell you you're done when you've got more in the tank. It will tell you it's okay to skip today, that you deserve a break, that you'll start fresh tomorrow. And if you listen to it, you stay the same. The difference between the weak and the unstoppable is simple. They train their mind to override the excuses. Every single day, your mind is trying to keep you comfortable. It's wired for survival, not success. It wants the easy route, the safe choice, the path of least resistance. But here's the truth. Comfort kills progress. So how do you train your mind? You start by doing the things you don't want to do. You get up when the alarm goes off, no snooze button. You take that cold shower. You push through the workout when your body screams to stop. You keep going when everything in you says quit, because every time you do, you send a message to your brain, I run this, not you. This isn't just about physical toughness. It's about building a mindset that refuses to break. You've got to challenge yourself daily. Push through the moments of discomfort. That's how you reprogram your brain. Look at your life. How many times has your mind convinced you to take it easy, to quit when things got hard? Now imagine if every single time you heard that voice, you did the opposite. Imagine where you'd be if you trained your mind to push through instead of backing down. The discipline starts in the mind. When you stop believing its excuses, when you stop giving into its lies, that's when you become unstoppable. Your mind is your weakest link until you train it. Now go train it. Train your mind through suffering. The only way to build discipline is through discomfort. You don't grow by taking it easy. You grow by doing the hard shit, running in the rain, pushing through exhaustion, showing up when you don't feel like it. Most people run from pain. They avoid discomfort at all costs. The moment things get hard, they back off looking for the easy way out. But here's the truth. Growth only happens through suffering. Think about it. Every time you lift weights, your muscles tear before they grow back stronger. Every time you push yourself in a workout, your endurance increases. Your mind works the same way. If you want to build mental toughness, you've got to put yourself through the fire. You've got to callous your mind. What does that mean? It means exposing yourself to discomfort on purpose. It means doing things that suck, not because you enjoy them, but because they make you stronger. It's waking up early when you want to sleep in. It's running in the rain when everyone else stays inside. It's choosing the hard path, not because you have to, but because you know that's where real growth happens. Look at your life. How many times have you let discomfort stop you? How many times have you quit because things got tough? Imagine where you'd be right now if, instead of backing down, you had leaned into the struggle. The pain you feel today is the strength you build for tomorrow. Every time you push through suffering, you add another layer of toughness to your mind, and over time, nothing can break you. This applies to everything: your career, your fitness, your relationships, your goals. The harder the challenge, the stronger you become by facing it. But only if you stop avoiding the work. Only if you stop running from the grind. You've got to build yourself into someone who thrives in discomfort. Someone who looks at struggle and says, good, let's go. Because the moment you embrace suffering, the moment you stop letting it control you, that's when you unlock a level of discipline and strength most people will never reach. Train your mind, seek the hard things, and watch yourself become unstoppable. Emotional discipline. Control your feelings or they control you. People act based on how they feel. That's why they fail. Discipline means showing up whether you feel like it or not, whether you're tired, pissed off, or broken. Your actions stay the same. Most people live their lives as prisoners to their emotions. They wake up, and if they feel tired, they stay in bed. If they feel unmotivated, they skip the workout. If they feel discouraged, they quit on their goals. They let their emotions dictate their actions. And that's why they never reach their full potential. If you want to be unstoppable, you need to master emotional discipline. You can't let your feelings control you. You have to control them. Here's the truth: your emotions will lie to you. They'll try to convince you that you're too tired, too weak, too unprepared. They'll make you believe you're not good enough. But your emotions don't define you. Your actions do. Discipline means showing up regardless of how you feel. It means sticking to your plan even on the days when you don't feel like it. Because let's be real, those days will come. There will be mornings when you don't want to get up, workouts you don't want to do, work you don't want to put in. But that's the test. Look at the people who succeed in life. They aren't the ones who feel motivated every day. They're the ones who push forward even when they're tired, stressed, or uninspired. They understand that feelings are temporary, but discipline is permanent. So how do you apply this to daily life? Stop negotiating with your emotions. Stop asking yourself, do I feel like doing this? And start saying, I do it no matter what. Treat your goals like a contract, non-negotiable, no excuses, no backing down. Every time you choose action over emotion, you strengthen your discipline. And over time, you become unshakable. You develop a mindset that refuses to break under pressure. Your emotions will come and go. Some days you'll feel great, some days you won't. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you show up and put in the work no matter how you feel. Control your emotions, or they will control you. The choice is yours. The 40% rule: you're nowhere near your limit. When your brain says you're done, you've only hit 40% of your potential. That's the moment discipline kicks in. That's when you push past the fake limits your mind creates. Most people quit long before they've truly given their all. They hit a little discomfort, feel a little pain, and their mind starts screaming, that's it, we're done. But here's the truth: when you think you're finished, you've only used about 40% of your potential. That's right, you've still got 60% left in the tank. This is what separates the weak from the unstoppable. Most people stop when it gets uncomfortable. The great ones, they push through. They go beyond the point where their mind is begging them to quit. That's where the real growth happens. Think about the last time you wanted to give up, maybe during a tough workout, a big project, or a goal that felt out of reach. What did you do? Did you stop when it got hard, or did you push past that moment? Because every time you stop early, you're training your brain to quit. But when you push through, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your excuses. Here's how you apply this to daily life. When your mind tells you to stop, keep going. You're running and feel exhausted, take 10 more steps. You're studying and feel drained, go for 15 more minutes. You're grinding toward your goals and hit a setback, double down instead of backing off. The 40% rule isn't just about fitness, it's about how you attack everything in life. When you start to feel resistance, when your brain says, that's enough, Recognize that it's lying to you. You've got more inside you. You always do. Most people never push past their comfort zone, which is why most people never reach greatness. But if you train yourself to ignore that first wave of exhaustion, if you learn to push past the mental barriers, you'll unlock a level of strength and resilience you never knew existed. The next time you feel like quitting, remember this. You're only at 40%, you got more. Now go prove it. Daily discipline, win the battle every single day. You don't wake up one day disciplined, you earn it daily. Every decision, wake up or hit snooze, run or stay inside, push or quit, is a test. And discipline means passing that test every damn day. Discipline isn't something you have, it's something you build. And the only way to build it is by winning the battle every single day. Most people think discipline is about making big, life-changing decisions. But that's not it. Discipline is built in the small moments, the ones no one sees. It's waking up when you said you would. It's choosing to work when you'd rather rest. It's pushing through when you feel like quitting. Every day you face a choice. Do you do what's easy or do you do what's necessary? If that alarm clock goes off, do you hit snooze or do you get up? You're tired after work. Do you skip the gym or do you show up anyway? Your goals feel far away. Do you complain or do you grind? These small decisions add up. Every time you take the easy way out, you weaken your discipline. But every time you push through, you strengthen it. And over time, that's what separates the weak from the unstoppable. Look at anyone who's achieved greatness. They didn't get there overnight. They won the battle day after day, even when it sucked, even when no one was watching, even when they didn't feel like it. That's the difference. So how do you apply this to your own life? Stop focusing on the finish line. Focus on today. Wake up and ask yourself, what's the battle I need to win today? And then win it. One workout, one task, one disciplined action at a time. It's not about motivation. It's not about talent. It's about showing up and doing the work every damn day. You don't build discipline by thinking about it. You build it by living it. So today, right now, what choice will you make? Will you take the easy road like everyone else? Or will you win the battle and prove to yourself that you're built different? Win today, win tomorrow, win every damn day. That's how discipline is built. No one's coming to save you, so save yourself. Stop waiting for someone to push you. No coach, no mentor, no miracle is coming. Discipline is about holding yourself accountable. Too many people sit around waiting for someone to come fix their life. They wait for the perfect coach, the perfect mentor, the perfect opportunity. They tell themselves, if only someone would help me, I'd be successful. But here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. If you want to change your life, you have to save yourself. No one is going to wake you up early in the morning. No one is going to force you to hit the gym, to study harder, to put in the work. That's on you. You are your own rescue team. This isn't a bad thing. It's the best thing. Because once you stop waiting for someone to come help you, once you realize that everything is in your hands, you become unstoppable. Look around. The people who win in life, they don't sit and wait. They take action. They don't make excuses. They don't blame their circumstances. They figure it out. They push forward. They take full ownership of where they are and where they want to go. So how do you apply this to your daily life? Stop looking for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop making excuses. You don't need anyone to tell you it's time to grind. You already know. You don't need someone to push you. You push yourself. You don't need motivation. You build discipline. When you take full responsibility for your life, everything changes because now you're in control. If you're out of shape, you fix it. If you're broke, you learn, you work, you improve. If you're struggling, you fight your way out. No more blaming, no more waiting, just action. At the end of the day, the only person who can save you is you. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, get up, take control, and go make it happen. Because no one's coming to save you, so it's time to save yourself. The hardest path is the right one. The easy path leads nowhere. Every champion, every warrior, every savage took the hard road. Discipline means choosing that road, even when it sucks, because that's where growth happens. Most people spend their lives searching for the easy way out. They want shortcuts, they want the quick fix. They think success should come with minimal effort, minimal sacrifice, and minimal struggle. But here's the cold truth. The easy path leads nowhere. Success doesn't come from taking the comfortable road. It comes from choosing the hardest path, the one that forces you to grow, the one that challenges you at every turn, the one that tests your limits. The easy way is always tempting, but it's a trap. The real rewards are on the other side of discomfort. If you want to be great, you have to choose the path that most people avoid. That means doing what others won't do. Getting up early when everyone else is sleeping, working hard when everyone else is taking it easy, pushing yourself beyond what you thought possible when everyone else is quitting. This is where the real growth happens. Look at the people who've achieved greatness. They didn't take the easy road. They chose the difficult one, the one that required discipline, sacrifice, and relentless effort. They faced obstacles, they dealt with setbacks, they fought through failure. But they didn't back down. They kept going because they knew the hard path was the right one. So how do you apply this to your life? Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop taking the easy route. Every time you choose the harder path, you're building resilience, toughness, and discipline. Every time you choose the challenge over comfort, you're setting yourself up for success. The hardest path is never easy, but it's the one that leads to the greatest rewards. If you want to stand out, if you want to build something amazing, if you want to become the best version of yourself, you've got to choose the hard path. The easy way is for everyone else. You're built for the hard way. Now go out and take it. So now you know the truth. Discipline isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. It's about showing up every day, pushing through the pain, and doing what most people are unwilling to do. When you master your mind, nothing can stop you. So yes, you can unlock that level of unstoppable discipline, and it starts right now. It's not about motivation, it's about doing the hard work every single day. I want to hear from you. What's the hardest part of staying disciplined for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be checking in to see what you have to say. If you want to dive deeper into how you can push past your limits and become mentally unbreakable, click on the next video in the playlist. Let's keep this momentum going and make today the day you start taking control of your future.